Hey guys, it's Brandon. I haven't made a video in a while. I didn't really have any ideas for videos, and I probably could have thought harder about it. So it's kind of laziness on my part, but also my computer's fried, and I'm not supposed to be on it anyway. Um, so, there hasn't really been much of a chance to do anything. Um, but I decided today that I want to talk about being accepted as a male, when you're trans, and just being treated like any normal guy with other guys, whether that be obviously other trans men, but more specifically when cis men um, accept you and just totally don't even treat you differently or judge you. I just said accept you, so saying judge you is kind of like I kind of just said the same thing, but um, um, I never really had like a lot of guy friends. Um, I'm very social, so naturally, like, I have a lot of girlfriends because like I like to talk and they like to talk, and girls talk more than guys do. But then obviously just being a guy and like how this has always been this way before I knew I was Brandon, I do have you know, the part of me that wants to do guy stuff. I don't even have to be specific. I just guy stuff. Um, you know, so I have like, I'm not really anywhere specifically, and I think some of it is kind of gender specific, like the fact that I'm social. Um, and I said that, and I mentioned that naturally I have more friends that are girls. Doesn't mean that I think that, um, you know, that guys can't be social, because obviously I'm social, and I don't think that has anything to do with being trans. I think that's just who I am. Um, but this year, with my friend Alex, we we were like friends in school, but we never really like hung out much. And this year we started hanging out, and I sleep over his house all the time. He slept over my house. Um, and now his friend Mike, who's now my friend too, well, all three of us will sleep over at Alex's house. And then there's Alex's brothers, um, who are younger than us, but it'll just be all guys all weekend, because usually we do a thing where um, I'm over there all weekend, or or one, even when it's one day, it's just um, it seems pretty long. I'm just always over there. Um, so I've had so this year I've had the experience to just um, have a normal guy friendship, you know, um, doing guy things, and it's like hard to explain how good it feels. It's just that feeling that it's a feeling. It's one of those feelings you can't really like put into words, to know that you're um, accepted, and that you don't have to try to act different than what you really are, because I'm just being myself. Like, I'm just being a guy. I'm being the guy that I am. So it's not hard to get along with them, to you know just do guy stuff and beat each other up. It's not hard. It just happens. It's not something I try to do, because you shouldn't have to force a behavior if that's really who you are. Um, and then also this year in my 10th period class, which is my last class of the day, um, it is academic support, which is like a study hall except for kids who have an IEP. And I don't know if any of you even know what that is. I don't remember what it stands for. Something like individual education program or something like that. Basically, because I have problems in math, I'm in that class, so I get more help. We go a little slower. We're not that slow really. That's the only class I really need help in. Which they still consider it like, they say special education, but like, I mean, there's some kids in there who have like problems like ADD and ADHD and stuff, but it doesn't mean that we're you know not trying to be offensive or anything, but in that class anyway, as I'm trying to say, that's all guys in that class. And in the beginning of the year, I thought it was going to be really hard because there were people who knew me from last year and people who have known me since middle school. But surprisingly, everyone kind of took to it really well. Like all the guys, it was kind of like oh, so that's how it is? Oh, okay, cool. And then just move on from it, because that's how guys are. We, I'm not trying to generalize and say every guy's like this, but in my case and from what I know, we analyze the situation, find the solution, and then move on from it. Like when you get in a stupid fight with your guy friends, it doesn't matter. You punch each other and then you're over it. That's just how it works. But like my teacher will need help with something, like lifting something, and she won't hesitate to ask everyone, including me. And when she's talking to us, like if we're being too loud, including me, because I'm always loud, she won't hesitate to say boys, or she doesn't she doesn't try to shy away from using gender specific things, associating all of us as boys. So my teacher's really good with it too. But yeah, like if she needs something done, lifted or moved or whatever, and I offer to help, she'll take the help. I'm a guy, so, and even then, like, it doesn't matter if I'm a guy. Like anyone can like simply lift a table. That's all she really needs us to move, usually. So it's not like, but the fact that she doesn't just say no, or just include the cis kids in the room, which is all of them besides me. It's just nice knowing that, like, when everything seems like it's not normal, when like your body and sometimes your mind even tells you differently, like deep down that that's who you are. Like me, I know that I'm a guy, no matter what anyone would try to tell me. Like there's still that feeling you have where you're different, because that's just reality. But when you are put in a normal male experience or just environment, I feel like it's really healthy for your mind, and in my opinion, I think it's healthy for my mind to be in an environment where I'm accepted as a male. Why did I say that? Weird. I feel like it's good for me to have that. And I think most trans guys would agree that when you have a normal male experience, it makes you feel really good, and it's just very, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but this video is about to be 10 minutes, so I should probably just end it, and you can come up with your own word for whatever I was trying to say, but that's just my opinion, and that's it.